Hello and good afternoon, and welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Okay, got a really special car to talk to you about today. This is a 2022 on a 22 plate Mazda MX-5 RF, so it's the folding metal roof, or retractable fastback I think that stands for, and with the 2 litre 184 PS engine in GT Sport Tech specification. This car is registered to us as our demonstrator, and I think you'll agree it looks absolutely tremendous in the deep crystal blue. This is a very good Mazda colour. It's my all-time favourite Mazda colour. It looks good on every single car that they put it on, and for reasons I don't understand, it took them a very long time to actually add this colour to the MX-5 palette. So you've actually only been able to buy this colour on this car for about a year now. And when it came out, we put one in the showroom in this colour, and we sold loads of them just because of the colour combination and how good it looks with the white Napa leather interior, which is something you only get on this specification, and those dark BBS wheels suits the car so well. Mentioned it's 2 litre 184 PS, so they upgraded the engines to MX-5. The 2 litre engine used to produce 160 PS, they increased it to 184 about 2 years ago now, something like that, maybe even 3 years ago. It could have even been longer, but it makes such a difference to the car. It drives absolutely incredibly. It's a very quick car. If you keep the revs high, it really does go well, and they've got one of the best manual gearboxes out there, in my opinion. For my money, I don't believe I've driven a car with a better manual gearbox than these. There is so much feel to them, such a short throw, and very well weighted and very precise. To the extent, I think there was recently an article in a well-known motoring journalist magazine which declared the gearbox in this as one of the 10 best manual gearboxes ever made, and I certainly agree with that. Specification of the car is unbelievable. So GT Sport Tech hasn't been around that long. You get a few things on it that you wouldn't necessarily expect the car to have. So reversing camera, as well as rear sensors. Just a little button down here to pop the boot open. And you know what? This is the one surprise everybody gets with MX-5. You actually get a fairly decent sized boot. You can fit certainly a large suitcase or a couple of bags of shopping in there, and that is the same roof up or roof down. You notice I've got the roof down today because it's a beautiful sunny day, and there's no less space as a result of it. It's a really well engineered car, very well thought out package, and because you have these buttresses here that stay in place, you've still got loads and loads of boot space, which is wonderful. Now, I did touch on the alloy wheels earlier. So on GT Sport Tech, you get these absolutely stunning 17-inch BBS alloy wheels, which look absolutely wonderful. They're in like a very nice gloss black, so very easy to refurbish should you catch them. And obviously the tyre profile on these is quite low, so it could be easily done. Not the case with us. Obviously we look after the cars very well, so no marks on the wheels. But if you were to mark one, they're very easy to refurbish, but very valuable alloy wheels. I think BBS have had a relationship with a number of car companies for a while, and yeah, definitely with Mazda for a little bit. You've got a push button there to get yourself into the car, and on entry you're greeted with this absolutely beautiful white Napa leather interior. So the Napa leather tells you that it's a softer, higher quality leather, as well as the light colour working so well against deep crystal blue, and that is extended onto the door cards here, and it looks absolutely glorious. Just jump in the car. So like all modern Mazdas, you've got a push button start just down there. All you've got to do is tap that button one time with the clutch pedal down, and car comes into life. So the air conditioning's blowing a bit warm. Yeah, it sounds absolutely glorious on startup. If you haven't heard it with an MX-5 before, it's probably quite difficult to gauge from a video, but they do sound absolutely lovely. It's a really nice induction noise. It's not through like some sort of tricksy exhaust or anything like that. It's a real legitimate sound, and it's very nice indeed. You've got this multimedia system here. You're probably not going to be able to see it very well. What I will do is just put the roof up, so you can press and hold this button. Just need to be stationary or doing less than 6 miles an hour, and you see those buttresses lift up, roof comes out, and then it just clamps here, and when you get that beep, it tells you down there, operation complete, roof is done. Just going to put the air conditioning back on because it's so warm today. So you've got this multimedia system here. So this has FM, AM, DAB digital radio, Bluetooth audio streaming. You have Bluetooth hands-free telephone as well. Car is fitted with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. If you do have a smartphone that supports those, that's a really, really good feature if you've not used it before. And fully integrated navigation as well. I mentioned the rear camera too. Not something you'd expect this segment of car to have typically, but it's a really nice high quality camera, and being so low down in the bumper, it's actually really well positioned to be able to see anything low as well, like bollards or high curbs or anything like that. You have climate control, air conditioning, heated front seats that you can see just down here, twin USB socket here. Now the one here with the little white phone icon on it, that's the one that you need to use for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Button for the roof, which we've already touched on, and this beautiful 6-speed manual gearbox. Now I did mention this earlier, and you've got to come and have a drive of the car to be able to understand just how good it is. It's such a short throw and short movement, and I think I've driven MX-5s now for probably since 2018 on and off. I mean, I've never missed a gear in one. You will always get the gear you want, and the ratios are very good, as well as the actual gear change itself. But the actual gearbox is an absolute essential addition to the car. For me, it's the defining feature of this car. You've just got to try it to understand how good it is. All the controls for the multimedia system down here. You twist the controller there, you can see it scroll along the screen, and this is touch screen when you're stationary as well, but you can use the buttons if you want to. Normal manual handbrake. You've all your steering wheel controls here for Bluetooth hands-free phone, trip computer. You have cruise control and speed limiter as you'd expect. Auto lights, auto wipers. They're LED headlights on these. Really, really good. Look very, very sharp, particularly when you unlock the car at night and you're walking up to it and they come on because they're automatic, and they look really, really nice. And absolutely lovely to have the rev counter slap bang in front of you, because that is more important than the speedometer when you're driving an MX-5. Of course, you have electric windows and lane departure warning and engine stop-start technology as well. We'll just turn the car off now. We've got the roof up and leave the windows down. And as you can see, roof up or roof down, it is a beautiful looking car, particularly on a day like today. I can't believe there's many other cars on the market that will put as big a smile on your face as an MX-5 does on a day like today. And so the car will be supplied with the balance of Mazda warranty. It has Mazda warranty until 2025. Has roadside assistance for all of that time as well. We can offer finance on the car, and because it's such a young car, we can offer some lower rate finance, which we do with some of our demonstrator vehicles. Of the understanding that not all dealerships will do this, so do give us a call if you'd like a finance quote, because we may be able to improve the terms and the APR. We're a Mazda main dealer, but we accept part exchanges from all manufacturers, all makes and all models. Part exchange is extremely welcome at our dealership. Actively encourage you to discuss your existing car with us. We're very competitive purchasers of used cars at the moment, so I'd encourage you to resist all temptation to look at an online valuation system or someone that advertises on the telly. If you've got any questions, or you want to arrange a test drive, please feel free to give us a call, and we'll do our very best to help you. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers then. Bye.